purse.
Are you all right? Are you bored? Talking to the guy behind you, actually.
No. Here, I'll take the purse. I'll trade
Thank you. Trade the purse, okay.
Helen, did you ever meet Princess Di, and do you have a comment on the conspiracy theories that the royal family had something to do with her death?
I never met Princess Diana. No, I didn't. You know, we'll wait and see what the inquest says. I know what I think about the conspiracy theories, but...
What is that?
Well, I think it's kind of irrelevant. I would wait until the inquest comes out. I think it's a load of old tosh. That's what I think.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I think it's a load of old tosh.
Old tosh.
Mm.
Ms. Mirren?
No, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. You know, I've been here a few times and sat there at tables loaded with awards and not had one myself, so it was great for it to be the other way around.
Helen, from W Radio Columbia here to your right-hand side.
Oh,
here.
okay, yeah.
Did you feel you were competing with yourself, and how does it feel?
Well, I was competing with myself. It felt wonderful in many ways because it's, you know, it's fairly historic on that level. But on the other hand, I was very, very proud of my work in Prime Suspect, and I didn't want it to be, you know, lost in the mix, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it was brilliant that it was recognised. I was incredibly proud of that, along with Elizabeth I.
Ms. Mirren, just to clarify, so you haven't heard from either queen about your performances in...
Who's the other queen? Sorry.
Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Elizabeth II.
No. Oh, well, Elizabeth I did, you know, communicate with me. And she said, "You were the first one who got it right, Helen." No, of course I'm not serious. The second one hasn't communicated, and nor will she. And if she did, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
It wasn't long ago that Taylor was going through this gauntlet of excitement, and now you're doing it this year. What is he saying to you about the whole experience that you've been journeying?
Well, you know, it was brilliant that I could share that with him, and I did as much as possible, and it was wonderful not to be the one nominated and just to be there and enjoying it, and I'm so proud of him, so proud of him. And tonight we saw Jamie Foxx, you know, and relived those moments, and that was very precious to me, I have to say. But you know, it's great to have been here a couple of times, and you're not so intimidated by the whole thing anymore. Incredibly proud and excited, but not intimidated.
Dame Helen.
Helen,
with
the end of
you said
Prime...
that as the years go on, these events and winning these sort of awards, even being nominated and then finally winning, becomes sweeter and more enjoyable. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think because you're not so scared anymore, and also it becomes, you know, the first time, well, maybe that's a bit of an accident, or it's a, you know, a flash in the pan, and then the second time, well, maybe it's still an accident. I just got lucky, and then, you know, the third and the fourth time, you start thinking, well, maybe maybe I'm doing my job right. Maybe it's okay. Very dangerous to get vain and silly, and you know, we don't do that in England, in Britain. But it's a great affirmation, and I have to say, honestly, particularly for Elizabeth I, because in Britain, Elizabeth I wasn't even nominated for a BAFTA. So for it to be so recognised here in America with Emmys, and with this recognition tonight, means the world to me. It honestly means the world to me.
Helen,
as opposed to the, you know, you're so effusive sometimes. I go back to the Long Good Friday, for example, or Jane Tennyson is such an emotional character, and then you had to put a cork in it for, you know,
Elizabeth. Put a cork in it.
And how hard is that to do, to underplay that way?
You just enter in the character, and then there it is. It's, you know, that's what acting's all about, really, is being as truthful to the character as you can be. I had the real woman, obviously, to
Helen, with the end of Prime Suspect and now with such continued success, obviously, in film, has television lost you forever, or do you have any plans ever to return?
No, I think so. I still believe that some of the best work on film is done on television. Certainly here in America, I think that's true. And it's also
series television? Would you ever return to series television?
What do you? Serious not all television.
No, series.
Series. Yes, of course. If the role was wonderful and the writing is great, that's all we want. You know, it's great writing. Basically, it all starts with the writer.
Right,
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you very much.